Welcome back. You're with us on Bazaar Morning Call. Let's straight away take it to our team to talk about the key stocks that we need to watch out for today, this Friday, last trading day of the year. Guys, so let's kick it off. We've got, of course, Vivek as well as Abhishek joining in with some of the key movers and shakers. And the banks are what we're watching out for. Abhishek, BoB, I guess the headline is on this huge increase in the rate of interest on fixed deposits, right? That BoB will now offer?
Well, Bank of Baroda, one of the few lenders to see such steep rise in their deposit rate, and this is on the shorter tenure of deposits. So, revises their interest rate upward on retail term deposit by as much as 125 basis point. Highest increase in retail term deposits by a lender at one go in recent times. Now, short-term money has seen massive rise in rates as follows. So, 7-day to 14-day deposits, retail term deposit at Bank of Baroda. Over there, the interest rates have increased by 125 basis point. 15-day to 45-day, that's increased by 100 basis point. However, on the longer tenure, that is between 1 year to 2 years, the increase is only 10 basis point. And above 2 years, the retail term deposit, there is no change. Retail term deposits form close to about 39.85% of total domestic deposits that the bank has. So, bank has actually lowered their guidance on net interest margin in FY24 in the previous call to about 3.15%. There could be near-term pressure on the net interest margin of Bank of Baroda due to steep rise in interest rates. Back to you.
Thank you very much for that. Let me go across now to Vivek for Swan Energy and Waaree Renewable. Vivek?
Well, good morning. Absolutely right. So, Waaree Renewable Technology, a company we don't speak about too often, but making its mark as far as, the solar renewable energy space is concerned. So, yesterday, a very interesting collaboration announced by the company. They have collaborated with an Australian company known as 5B Industries Pty. Now, this particular collaboration is for the production of Maverick box in India that, Australian company is quite famous for. The local market development for Maverick solutions that the Australian company provides. Now, what is 5B? 5B is an Australian solar power product company. And when you're talking about Waaree Renewable Energy, this particular company is the solar EPC arm of the Waaree group. The other stock on our radar is Swan Energy. Now, what's actually happened is that the company had earlier approved a fundraise that would be have done via the preferential route. However, due to the timeline being elapsed, that particular fundraise has not gone through. In yesterday's board meeting, the board has approved raising funds up to 4,000 crore, and this particular fundraise can be done either via the QIP route or the rights issue route.
All right. Thanks very much, Vivek, for that. Let's talk about Punjab National Bank next. Financials, PSU banks, very much in focus. Back to Abhishek. Abhishek, morning.
Well, Prashant, along with PSU banks in focus, fundraising by lenders have seen a massive spree this year. So, PNB has taken a board approval to raise up to 7,500 crore in FY25. This will be done via QIP or follow-on public issue. So, entirely equity raise that we are going to see for PNB. Now, calculation shows at yesterday's closing price, the Tier 1 ratio can improve by more than 1% to about 13.08%. Equity dilution will be about 3.6%. Net worth will increase by close to 8%. Book value will increase by more than 4%. And Government of India's stake can reduce by 125 basis points if this fund raising goes through. Back to you.
Okay. All right. Got that. Thanks very much, Abhishek, for the details on that one. Let's just quickly move on and talk about India Shelter Finance. Abhishek, why are you watching for this? Is it just the numbers?
Well, the numbers have come out and the P&L looks really strong. The net income, that is net interest income plus other income, that's grown by 47.8% YOY and about 16% sequentially. They have seen improvement in their operating efficiency as cost to income ratio has declined to 40.6% versus 46.7% in the same quarter last year and about 45.8% in the previous quarter. So, operating profit growth is massive at close to about 65% YOY and 27% sequentially. Slight hiccup in provisions has been seen. However, PAT has grown by 67% YOY and about 27.9% quarter on quarter. So, strong set of numbers coming in from India Shelter. Back to you.
Okay, busy day for you, Abhishek. You've got some more stocks in the news which you're tracking.
Well, to begin with, Satin Credit Care, they have had a co-lending agreement with Karnataka Bank. Good for them at a time when, RBI is making it expensive for NBFCs to get money from banks. This is a good agreement over there. Now, stake increase is seen for ICICI Pru Life and ICICI Pru AMC in various lenders. So, RBI has permitted both the entities, ICICI AMC and ICICI Pru Life, to increase their collective holding to about 9.95%. Currently, ICICI Pru Life holds about 3.2% in RBL Bank. Federal Bank, ICICI Pru AMC has got a nod to raise their stake to about 9.95%. Right now, they hold about 1.93%. In IDFC First Bank, ICICI AMC as well as Pru Life Insurance collectively will acquire about 9.95% stake. Currently, ICICI Pru Life holds about 1.39% stake in the bank. For IndusInd Bank, both the entities, ICICI AMC as well as Pru Life, can hold about 9.95% as per RBI approval. Currently, ICICI Pru Life holds about 1.26% in IndusInd Bank. Back to you.
Okay, got that. Thanks, Abhishek, very much for all of the list of stocks there. Let's quickly recap the list. Then the ones that have positive flow around them are PNB, Waaree Renewable, Tech, Swan Energy, India Shelter Finance, Satin Credit, RBL Bank, Federal Bank, IndusInd Bank and IDFC First Bank. The stock with the negative news flow around it is Bank of Baroda. Okay, with that, let's move on and see what the top brokerage notes this morning are looking like. Sudarshan has the details there. Sudarshan, morning.
In the list of brokerages today, I have 3 stocks. First, from oil and gas space, Motilal Oswal has a buy call on GAIL and target is rupees 195 per share. It says re-rating is on cards, driven by sharp improvement in return on equity and free cash flow. It expects ROE to improve to 15% FY26 from 9.5% in FY23. It expects healthy FCF generation of rupees 4,560 crore in FY26 versus 4,530 crore in FY23. It says core earnings of the company is strong and earnings visibility is higher as transmission contribution continues to improve. Next is DAM Capital on Venus Pipes. It initiates coverage with buy rating and target is rupees 1,810 per share. It says company is an emerging contender in the stainless steel pipe sector with hunger for growth and it's building a niche for itself in high margin stainless steel pipe space. Next is DAM Capital on Ratnamani Metals. It initiates coverage with buy rating and target is 3,950 per share. It holds a leadership position in steel tubes and product mix for both stainless and carbon has kept margins stable. It has a stellar capital allocation track record and strong net cash balance sheet despite capex plans.
Sudarshan, thanks very much for that. So those are, brokerage calls coming through. We'll take a quick commercial break here. Siddharth Khemka, Head of Retail Research at Motilal Oswal Financial Services, will be with us. And we'll talk specific stocks with him. And we'll be also joined by the management at 5 Star Business Finance to discuss their outlook going forward. Stay with us.